Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Purdy. Some heavy contact here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. Just couldn't hang on to that one. He absorbed a pretty solid hit there that knocked it out. So now we've got 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
7 yards.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Chicago with a huge play there. 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking with his defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third and long for him here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First and goal, Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends.
And he gets in, touchdown!
Williams on the keeper.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
49ers nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And before we could see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Purdy to throw it. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any openings in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jamar Turner ending that one.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Purdy to throw. Escapes the pocket. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And it will be first down 49ers.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. That ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. To throw is Williams. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Number 15, from Ogunze. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is second down. To throw, Williams. Flushed out now to it. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Nick Bosa. And that sets up an extremely difficult third now and 17. Now here's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And they get to him as he gets the first down, making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams set to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Working on second down. Williams. Complete right side. Burden has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
second down throw for Williams. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. He forces fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
He got just enough of that one to make it count. Anything less, and that falls short. From that distance, though, you don't really care. You'll take the field goal no matter how it looks.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Now it's Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Purdy throwing here. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Putting the tight end in motion. Purdy throwing here on first. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. They'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Thomas on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. He connects with Burton. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to earn Chicago the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. This time they've got it. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Williams to throw on 2nd. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down. Here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze from 38 yards away. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
That throw behind his intended target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCaffrey on third down. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
I know this is normally a passing situation on your third down chart, but not unheard of to see an offense keep it on the ground and try to get the first run. And in this case, well, it's clear that going to the air would have been a better decision. That defense was dialed in to make that stop.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Fourth quarter about set, and might be a little early for this desperation, but they're going for it. Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running behind center with Swift. Nice run across the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Going run again with Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Again, it's going to be Swift.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He'll look to throw it. And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. Already has one in this game. This from 30.
a 30-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Big shot is hauled in. Finger inbounds. What a play! 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And the 49er first down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And this throw's going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you could execute in this moment.
To throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he can't hang on as he gets hit trying to make that catch. Drop's going to force 4th down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.